Hey, what's up, YouTube? Today is Wednesday, February 11th, 2015. In this video here, I will be going over what to expect at a phlebotomy interview in a hospital. Okay? You have to forgive me for this video being short because recently I've been having problems uploading any videos that exceeds about 10 minutes. So I am going to try to squeeze everything in and give you a very effective, time accordingly, straight to the point video. Okay? Okay, a hospital interview for a phlebotomy job. Now, I'm using the hospital for an example because I have interviewed at a hospital before for a phlebotomy position. And to me, those interviews at a hospital present the most difficult challenge. Okay, I've been on interviews at laboratories and doctor's offices as well for a phlebotomy position. They were mostly for an experiment, just to see, how do I prepare for those interviews in case, I ever needed a job there, I would have the one up. So I'm using the hospital as a reference in this video because I understand how they conduct their interviews, and like I said, I believe it presents a bigger challenge because of course it's a hospital, and at a hospital, their benefit package and everything is more competitive than, let's say, a laboratory. All right, so let's get into this video here. Okay, congrats on getting called in for your first interview. Okay, that is a big step. All right, but don't get big-headed. All right, don't start feeling yourself and thinking that you got the job bag because you don't. All right, and there's no other way to put it. Sorry if it sounds harsh. It's not meant to sound that way, but it's true. And you got called in for this first interview because HR seen a skill or qualification that you typed on your resume that matches a current void that they have in that position. Okay, whatever that skill or qualification is. Okay, there was a match. Okay, and they decided to call you in for your first interview. Okay, now let's talk about what's going to go down on your first interview. Okay, your first interview, you are going to meet with someone from HR department. Okay, please don't expect to meet with someone from the lab at a hospital interview for a phlebotomy position. It's not going to happen. Okay, you're going to meet with someone from HR, and please keep this in mind. Remember this, you are meeting with someone from HR, not a phlebotomy department. Okay, so when the interview is over and they ask if you have questions, which you should, base your questions around things other than the phlebotomy position directly. Okay, don't ask the HR lady or whoever the person is, well, how long would it take for me to become a supervisor as a phlebotomist? They're not going to know that. Okay, because this is HR. Don't ask them what are the day-by-day functions of a phlebotomist. Don't ask them that. They're not going to know. Okay, what you can ask them is questions about the benefits. Okay, their 401k, things of that nature. That's what you can ask them. Okay, because it's HR and they know. All right, again, this interview is all about your skills and qualifications. Okay, they may throw out a question here and there, but for the most part, they're just going to go over your skills and qualifications. Oh, okay, so I see that you went to, American Society of Technology or Technicians. Oh, in school you had over 100 sticks. Oh, great. Oh, okay. Oh, you worked in OBGYN office before. Oh, great. This, that, and the third. Sorry if my words a little mumbled. Like I said, I'm trying to speed up here so, I can get all this information in. So that's pretty much it. They're just going over your skills and your qualifications. Okay, you don't have to try to impress anyone, okay, on his first interview. Just be yourself. That's all you have to do, is just be yourself, okay? You're not going to get hard questions. Believe me, you're not. You're not going to get stumped on any questions coming from this HR lady, okay? Long as you be yourself, you don't do anything stupid that's going to have her look at you like, what the hell did he just say? Or she just say? So just be yourself and you'll be cool. Let's get to your second interview. Your second interview, okay? They want you to come back for a second interview before you left the first one. HR lady or guy, said that, the lab manager would like to see you on your second interview. So here we go. I got about 4 minutes to go. Okay, on your second interview, this is the big one, okay? This is the one that's going to determine if you get the job or not. And on this second interview, you can expect to meet with at least 2 to 3 people. Expect it. Not to say that it will happen, but expect it, okay? You're going to meet with the lab supervisor or manager, whatever their title is. And you may meet with the operations manager and also a future co-worker there. Why? You say co-worker? Because they're in the field every day. They're doing the day-by-day responsibilities and tasks of a phlebotomist. So if you got any questions, they can give you more of a direct answer than a lab supervisor or manager. Okay? Now, at this interview, your skills and qualifications are extinct at this point. They don't care about them. They don't want to know. They already know that you can draw blood. Okay? They already know that, you worked in an OBGYN office before, so you may be familiar with a lot of the blood tests. All right? They know that. They know that you're qualified because you went to school for phlebotomy. Okay? They know all this. All right? So don't think this interview is going to be based on your skills and qualifications. They want to know if you are a good fit for the company. Okay? And how are they going to determine if you're a good fit for the company? By asking you situational questions. Situational and behavioral questions, such as, how do you deal with angry, disgruntled patients? Okay? Tell me about a time you had to work with a difficult coworker, and how was it? Or you might get this one. What would you do if your supervisor informed you to do something that you knew was wrong, but she wanted you to do it? What would you do? And how would you go about it? Okay? Now, I might have chopped that question up, but let me try to say it again. Okay? What would you do if your supervisor informed you to do something that you knew was wrong? What would you do? Okay? Another question that you might get, tell me about a time of you working as a team, okay, and reaching a goal. What would you do if you don't obtain a blood sample on the first try? What would you do? Okay? You're going to get questions like that. I got about a minute to go. So that's pretty much it. Okay? Your second interview is really what counts. Don't take anything away from your first one. Just be yourself in your first one. Be calm. But your second one, give it your all. Okay? Give it your absolute all. Don't front. Don't make yourself bigger than what you really are, because they will pull your card. All right? Don't make yourself seem like the Einstein of phlebotomy, because they'll probably throw a question out there like, well, tell me the 3 main veins used for phlebotomy. Okay, see what I'm saying? Now you get stumped. You the Einstein of phlebotomy, but you don't know the 3 main veins used. Okay, so just don't try to front. All right? Again, research the company also. Look for their mission statement. All right? Their mission statement, because they might ask you questions about that. They might say something like, well, what is our goals as a company? All right? So good luck. Holla at your boy if you got any questions. Good luck.